Hi, I'm Christina Watson, personal life coach. Welcome to my video. I am so happy to be here on the Majella project. It's an awesome concept where women can connect with other women, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. I'll tell you how I became a life coach. For 10 years, last 10 years I've been a financial advisor, which was exciting and wonderful in and of itself. However, I noticed that when working with clients, I was always more interested in what made them tick more than I was watching the ticker. And while I was very successful at it and enjoyed a prosperous career, a year and a half ago I started the process of adopting a little boy from Guatemala. He's napping in the next room, be 2 years old at the end of this month, and needed something a little more flexible and thought, what do I really love to do? And what I really loved was just connecting with people, and that led me into life coaching. And so I did the training the year before. I went and picked him up in Guatemala, and since he's been home, this has been my career, and it's been amazing. I love connecting with other people, especially to help them find what I found. And my journey started about 12 years ago when I was diagnosed with a devastating illness. And I was told by the doctors that it was fatal, progressive, and I would definitely die. There was no treatment for it at the time, and still is not much, but they said, but we do have a study where you can be a guinea pig and we'll give you a bunch of drugs and hopefully it'll cure you. Oh yeah, by the way, if it doesn't, you'll be twice as bad off, but let's not worry about that now. And of course I listened to everything they said because, you know, it's a doctor, it's been to school, you know, he knows everything. So I followed along this path, and it was just devastating to my life because the medication was even worse than the disease, and I ended up living with my mom. I had a business at the time that I just closed because I couldn't work at it. I had a boyfriend who really couldn't go with me to help me, so I lost him and his 2 boys and was just devastated about that. So I really, really was at rock bottom, spiritually, emotionally, financially, and physically. And one day I ran into an acquaintance who I was telling my tale of woe, which I would to anyone who would. And she said, you ought to get this book called, Catherine Ponders wrote it, it's called The Laws of Healing. And I never heard of her, but I went out and got the book and I read the whole thing. And that day I found a secret. And the secret was that everything is within inside of me. All the answers are here within me. And that day I began looking inside of me instead of to the doctors and everyone else. And I read all her books and started a group where we all read these books. And, you know, I started reading Eric Butterworth and Emmett Fox, and, you know, moved on and read Abraham, The Teaching of Abraham, and many, many more authors after that. In the past 12 years, I've read every book I could get my hands on. And I did a couple other things. I went to an herbalist and a nutritionist and started figuring out what was the right way to feed my body and exercise my body. And you know, how do I take responsibility for my own health? And I'm happy to report I have not been to a doctor in 12 years. I haven't had a symptom in 12 years. In the beginning, I would wake up at 8 in the morning, and by 9:30 I'd need a nap. Today, I'm fully energized every day. And it's all happened because I've followed this path that I've been led, and that's what attracted me to coaching, is to help other people to follow their path. And so it's really great. A coach will help you to set your goals and then hold you accountable to the steps to get to that goal and help you moving forward. We're much different from therapists. We don't really care why you are the way you are. We only care how to get you where you want to go. So anyway, feel free to click on my website. There's lots of tools for you there. Email me. I'd be happy to converse with you. And feel free to click all around the Majella site where there's all kinds of awesome women like me doing awesome things. So thanks for visiting.